Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion again with Jazeer and Vilja, who is so terrified of this place, apparently she's shaking. Either that or she's been at the skooma while I wasn't looking. We are in... I forget the name of this place exactly, but it's in the mines, the Mithril mines under Urasek. I've clicked on the wrong map. Never mind. There we go. Falson's Bounty Untapped Reserved. Yeah, we're in the part of the mines that was closed off because of a collapsed wall and then a boulder. We came down here to kill some ogres. However, we found a couple of interesting things after killing the ogres, which took no small amount of effort, by the way. One thing we found is an enclosure down here full of hungry lions. And in order to get past them, we're going to have to throw the explosive over there and send them into a feeding frenzy when we break open the crate full of meat. Additionally, though, we found a way into the abandoned basement of the supposedly haunted house. And I went up there last time, and I got myself killed by a Gloomwraith, because Vilja just decided to leg it. She was like, I'm not fighting a Gloomwraith, I'm out of here. And so, yeah, I died. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this Gloomwraith, if I'm honest with you. It's a tricky one. I could try and bring him out down here by retreating into this place with the lions and everything. Oh man, that would be absolute chaos, wouldn't it? Maybe we shouldn't do that. Worst case scenario, that could even crash the game with all that AI nonsense going on. Under the town, deep in the Mithril mine, I discovered a basement entrance to one of the properties. Yep, this must be the haunted house. And indeed, it's the literally haunted house. Ow. 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 I don't know if ghosts can take poison damage, but I'm going to give it a try. Or maybe I'll try one of the lesser ones to see if it works. Restore health, and another of the good shield potions. Oh, hello, headless zombie. Well, I guess I just wasted the poison on you, didn't I? Surely you should not be able to poison a ghost. No, I don't think... Yeah. Damage, health, effect resisted. Ooh. That thing could like insta-kill me, that frost attack. I'm going to quick save in the middle of combat here.
Die.
Oh, she's back. Not being very helpful, though. Can I use the Vilja combat spell on this guy to make her, like, get a bit more involved? Whoa. Ouch. Get away from him, get away, get out the stun! We're getting a taste of how difficult the earlier part of the mine in Faregyl would have been if I'd been doing it solo. Oh boy. Interesting thing about loading a save game in combat is it resets the AI, so they sometimes behave a bit differently. Not this time, though, it looks like. Although, Vilja's combat AI is actually working now, which is nice. And I need another potion.
You leave him alone!
Thanks, Fels.
I'm not afraid of you.
There we go. Well, I guess that's one thing I could try. Next time she starts acting weird, just save and load the game. Taking that ectoplasm as a trophy. Oh yeah, Necromancer definitely used to live here, that's for sure. Well, it's not a very big house, right? Surely there can't be that many more Gloomwraiths in here. I hope. Hello, headless zombie. I guess I don't need to destroy your brain to stop you getting back up, because you don't have one! Alright, come on, Vilja. Let's check out the rest of this place.
Is that the best you can do, huh?
Skeleton! With a big axe. Wow. Hi. Ow. Everything hurts so much. she's straight up unconscious. Wow. Another good shield potion. It's going to be necessary here, I think. Well, I avoided that blow there just out of sheer dumb luck because I staggered backwards. Elven Battle Axe, eh? Vilya, would you like an Elven Battle Axe?
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little?
Yeah, not right now. Under all considered circumstances, Vilya, I don't think so. Not right now.
If you say so.
It's not her fault. She can't independently figure out context. Let's see. Check your gear. Have an Elven Battle Axe.
Yes?
See how it suits you. I know she switched to a regular torch
Goodbye.
now, but she doesn't seem to have equipped it. She doesn't like two-handed weapons for some reason. Oh, hello. It's a bit different, isn't it? Ooh, mithril nugget. Where? You know what? That's not in the mine. That seems. Oh my goodness! We just summoned a lich. Haunted indeed! I grabbed the mithril nugget from the table and the nether lich appeared. It made a low, raspy moaning sound, which I swear sounded like he was trying to say the name Holsitas. No matter, the lich is dead for good this time. With its demise, I also heard the front door unseal itself. Though I doubt anyone will have anything to do with this place even now. Well, well. I genuinely didn't expect that. If this was Morrowind, maybe, but it's not. It's Oblivion. This doesn't normally happen. Cursed items? That's not... Ugh. Decompose... Oh. Is there a student journal? Alright. Oh boy, this is a bit of a read, but let's do it. Arcane University Student Journal. Not for use beyond the walls of the Arcane University, this journal is provided to students only as study aid while attending. Entry 1, journals, how quaint. Oh well, at least I've been accepted. No more silly errand tasks given by bored guildhall stewards trying to amuse themselves. It doesn't look like many people sign up to study the dark arts, especially necromancy, but that just means more experimentation time for the rest of us. Holsitas seems especially eager. Entry 2. I'm beginning to see why not many people study necromancy. I have to admit, the smell gets to me sometimes, but it's very fascinating, although the instructor seems a bit put off by the questions I ask. What's the harm in understanding how abominations like wraiths and liches come to be? Surely we need to understand in order to defend against them. Entry 3. Outrageous! Punished for performing a resurrection experiment of all things. The actors of the stupid dog actually suffered for it. No matter. Even in isolation, I've managed to get a hold of some interesting tomes to keep me occupied. I find the accounts of Lorgren Benerus to be most interesting indeed. Entry 4. Idiots! Ignorant fools all! The Mages' Council has just issued a decree banning necromancy permanently from practice in the guild. Master Grakog has always argued that one cannot ignore something simply because it's poorly understood. Master Carlis is an ignorant fool who should have been hung for his stupidity. Hanged, not hung. Anyway, Traven should have stayed in Anvil, where he belonged. I, for one, will not give up my experiments, even if it means retreating into exile as Holsitas has already done. For now, I shall study conjuration and illusion and keep my necromantic powers hidden. Entry 5. Blast it all! That worm Grigor barged in on me while summoning spirits of the dead. He's gone to fetch the guards. Archmage Traven, I spit on thee. I shall gather my belongings and retreat into exile at my old home in Urasek. Several uninteresting entries follow, broken up by some that catch your eye. Entry 24. Success at last. I managed to reanimate the corpse of some lowly peasant from a nearby farm. Such a tragic accident that he walked right into my trusty scythe. Perhaps I should be more careful. The guild will regret the day they banned the practice. The locals here are getting suspicious. I'll have to move the rest of my experiments downstairs so I can mask the noise. Entry 47. I stumbled upon a fascinating story in an obscure tome I acquired from a contact in Anvil. It is written by Lorgren Benerus, long dead now, from the days when he openly practiced his art at his manor. It talks about an old city. Where? How old? Ayleid, perhaps? Where worshippers of Meridia paid homage to the Red Ones in their temple. I must investigate this more deeply. This same tome also mentions the use of a great Welkin stone as a conduit to focus magical power for an ascension ritual. Could it really be? Entry 55. Holsitas showed up out of nowhere today to pay me a visit. He was in a panic, nearly exhausted, and kept going on about a sideways cave or something. He claimed to have found them. But it all sounds like mad ramblings to me. I've given him the spare bed in the back room to rest. Entry 56. Holsitas, you clever old dog. Now I understand what he was raving about yesterday. This morning, he woke me from my sleep and promised to demonstrate something incredible. He pulled out a red stone. He claimed to have found it in the old Ayleid ruins beneath the Imperial City. It glowed red, felt warm to the touch, and gave off a soft hum. A very powerful item indeed. Powerful, but not as effective as he'd hoped. I didn't realize it at first, but the stone had been magically altered with a spell he learned. He drained several years' worth of life essence out of me before I realized what he was up to. Then suddenly, he pulled out a giant glowing white-hot stone and right before my eyes transformed himself into a lich. I was too weak to resist at that point. Fortunately, he still retained his intelligence and apologized for having tricked me. Then he waved his staff over a mithril nugget he'd taken from the mines below. He said I was to keep it safe for him, that he'd chosen it as his phylactery. Ah, I see. And that as long as it remained undisturbed, he could never again be slain by mortals. Then, in a puff, he was gone. I must gain this power for myself. Entry 64. Today, a breakthrough. While poring over documents I stole in the Imperial City, I discovered the location of the Old City, the Ayleid capital that lay beneath the Imperial City. Holsitas had told me exactly where to find it, but I had no idea. The Sideways Cave is actually a cave system that leads into the part of the city that has been mostly reclaimed by nature deep underground. I don't dare risk the trip myself. I will need to contact a band of relic hunters I met recently and commission them to raid the ruins on my behalf. Should any of them fall, all the better. They can become thralls in my new army I've begun building. Thralls I shall lead to battle after I transform myself into a lich. I must pursue a lead on the location of a great Welkin stone, which will be the key to focusing power for the ritual. Entry 65. Curse the gods! My hideout has been betrayed by the Dunmer blacksmith. Battle mages from the Imperial City march this way as I write this. Time to gather my belongings and make my way to Howling Cave, where my allies are gathering. Hopefully the warding seal I placed on the front door will last the night. I'll summon a pack of ogres in the mines to keep them from coming in from below. Well, well, well. That solves a few mysteries, doesn't it? Staff of Silence. Fat lot of good that did him. Staff of Silence is not going to help you very much against a bloke with a big sword, is it? Summon Skeleton Hero. Ugh. Necromancer's Robe. The pack rat in me, my inner collector just wants to take these for the sake of the fact that they're quite unique, but Jaziel does not wish to touch those. Can't search that. Oh wait, I just realised. There's still the matter of the mountain lions. Ah, glorious daylight at least. How are we doing? Somewhat hungry and somewhat tired. It's amazing we still have an appetite after everything we saw in there. Go on with it. We got some lions to take care of. Well, we killed a lich and pinched his phylactery. Most amusing. There I was just going, oh, I'm going to take this because it's not in the mines and therefore it won't be stealing from the mines. And then boosh, lich. Oh dear. So, Howling Cave you went to. Wish I knew where that was. Might be something we could follow up on later, another time, if we manage to find the place. Wonder if it's relatively close by. It seems to be an unmarked quest, because there's nothing in the journal about it. Okay, now we just have to deal with the lions, he says. Like, as if it's easy. Throwing the explosive mixture into the thing, it explodes, it takes out the crate full of food, and then sends them into a feeding frenzy. Which means they should start attacking each other. which will thin their ranks a bit. But these mountain lions are nasty. I think one of them, like, one shot killed me last time, if I recall. Only one. There can only be one.
Alone, you bastard! You are as
An
good
epic
as
duel. Oh
dead.
god, here they come. Right. Need my crutch, the shield potion, and we need a good poison. Oh my god, where did you come from? Alright. We got an ogre to deal with, apparently. Alright, he's gone. How'd you even fit through that trapdoor, dude? Okay, Vilya's having fun with the ogre. Whoa, that's a lot of venison. It's probably all spoiled and rotting by this point, though, so I'm not going to take any of it, as tempting as it is. Oh, hello, Vilya. Oh, you got him. Well done. Wherever you are. Oh, there you are. I'm not sure the ogre has actually been dealt with, if I'm honest with you. I think it's just left the area, and that seems to count for some reason. Because clearly it looks like the fight continued up there. She was knocked unconscious and then teleported to me. Well, it looks like the ogre has made his escape. What on earth, man? What did we just knock over there? I heard something clattering. I don't know. Well, we got... Oh, here he is. Here he is. Vilya did, in fact, kill him. There you go. It's cool that a fight was able to happen in a completely separate cell at the same time as me running around in the lion pit. Sometimes like, Oblivion doesn't get enough credit for that kind of thing. Need a bit of light here, Vils. For once, you've decided not to get your torch out. There we go. Thank you. You gonna be able to make it up here somehow? Sure, she'll figure it out eventually. In the meantime, I suppose I better just use this. Ah! Chest. With 19 gold coins in it. Alright, well. Let's go back topside. Go to tell Green Gills we've done the job. And the Night Eye is gone. Lovely. Green Gills, where are you at? There he is, he's over there. You're stuck in the stone seat. Oh, now you're free. There you go.
What do you want?
I have cleared the mine. You bring me good news. The mine will become more profitable than ever now. Please take this payment as my thanks. I imagine the snooty, upset nobles around here will probably change their tune pretty soon when they realise the mine's going to make even more money. Under Green Gills than it was under the Baron. So that's good, I guess. Rumours?
I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful, and they're hard to kill.
You don't know the half of it, my friend.
I'm through talking to you.
Oh, goodbye. Safe travels. Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
By all the gods, I think we're finally done here.
With separate innovators protecting the imperial pass to Black Marsh.
Somewhat hungry, slightly thirsty, somewhat tired.
What's the news from the other party?
I understand Daedra worship.
I'm gonna go into the Smiling Daedra and get rid of get away from the crowd. Also gonna buy some food, provisions, and whatnot.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Please continue. Let's do business.
Well, Miraline, we are finally leaving. I don't know when we'll be back. Perhaps on our way back from Shaden Hall we shall stop here. Beef.
You're a fine negotiator.
Boar meat.
I wouldn't.
A blackberry. Oh, not the wine, although
I
actually...
wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Surely Brothers Vintage, yes. carrots.
I let that
Crab meat.
pleasure doing business.
A couple of tomatoes. Just bite into them like a lunatic, like friggin' Denethor. And a lettuce.
Another satisfied customer.
Cheers, Merlin.
Why?
I'm gonna have a seat. Do you know what?
I'm tired of this place. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. But we're done here, finally. Let's sit down.
Sure.
Oh, you're going to take the seat I was going to use, huh? Alright. So, I've only got 2 canteens left. That's not great. Let's have a beer. Let's have the prized potato bread at long last, shall we? Shajira's famous potato bread. Which is giving me Detect Live for 1 second. Let's have the lettuce and some ham. Now we're just somewhat tired. We have been doing a lot of fighting, it's true. What is the time? It's 5 PM. Could we make it to Shaden Hall by nightfall? Maybe not, but if we don't, we can just camp somewhere, I guess. Haven't tried camping outdoors with Vilja around yet. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's just head up the Blue Road and see how far we get, I suppose. We've been set back progress-wise enough. Although, she really wants that book, doesn't she?
Is there anywhere in Tamriel?
And Jazia has just dragged her through a mindful of ogres and lions and gloom wraiths and zombies and a lich.
The Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work.
So it might just be only fair if we run back to the Imperial City and go get her this book she's very politely asked for. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It feels like the right thing to do. It's a little inconvenient, but it feels like the right thing to do. She's really keen on getting that extra thing. Not the book, but some sort of extra diagram or something. I forget exactly. This unfortunately means swimming. Unless... Yeah, no, I think our carry capacity is still too high for the amulet. Yep, 285. It's only just too high, you know. Good idea.
Can I help you in any way?
Yeah, could you carry some stuff? I need to remember to take some stuff off you out of your bags, actually, because you've got a fair few bits in here right now that we need to sell. However, do you know, I was keen on using the Akaviri Katana, but the obvious problem with it is it's not a magical weapon, and so it's a bit useless when it comes to fighting ghosts and things. So to be honest, I'm going to just shove it in her inventory, along with a Staff of Silence. And I'm going to give you all of these arrows too that I've been saving up.
Yes?
There we go.
Talk later.
Alright, so now we're in the amulet. Now we're not wearing the amulet, apparently. Ahem. Okay, it was just a little... The amulet's being a little weird. We better just walk across instead of running. There we go. Who's this guy? I'm willing to bet an Imperial Legion Forester.
Speak.
Indeed it is. Who knows, maybe we'll stay in the Imperial City tonight, actually. That wasn't the plan at all, but there it is. Or maybe we'll come back and stay here again. By here I mean Urasek, obviously, not, like, right here. Okay, fingers crossed they're still open. Otherwise we will be staying in the Imperial City.
Well met.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, what was she wanted? I don't know if there's a quest for it. What? Villainy just told me the possibility that Max Sentius keeps records of his crooked dealings somewhere in a ledger in his manor. He told me I should talk to Lucimus Decimus about this plan. When did I get this? Oh! Right, this is Way. This is from Way. Right, I remember now. The names escaped me, so I was proper confused. And since we recently snuck into a manor to steal a ledger full of crooked dealings, it got me really confused. I was like, wait, what? Is the quest repeated somehow? Is it broken? Did it not clear out of my journal? What's going on? No, it's the way thing. Alright.
What do you want?
I'm looking for something called Shy Root of Hunger. I don't know what it is. She knows all the details. No, I'm sorry. I haven't got any book that includes a picture of this ingredient. Maybe you should ask around the alchemist stores instead. Alright, thank you very much.
Good day.
He's not a very friendly person, is he? Alright, there's an alchemy store around the corner here.
Probably right. Let's ask around in the alchemist stores. Maybe someone has a picture of the Shy Root of Hunger.
Yes, that's the plan. I noticed that the subtitles are being a little uncooperative again. General subtitles are somehow switched it off. I don't know how that happened. Save often in the Imperial City.
Any friend of the Society is a friend of mine. Have a look around.
Looking for a picture of some Shy Root of Hunger. I've heard of the Shy Root of Hunger, but I haven't got any pictures of it. Some of the Mages Guild alchemists should probably have it, though. Alright. What do you think of Vilja? Don't know why this is a question. Oh, she's a nice girl. She comes here all the time to buy ingredients. Just can't understand what she does with all those strawberries.
Good day.
I think she eats them. Like any sensible person would, frankly. Preferably with some cream. Maybe a sprinkling of sugar on top. Right, Mages Guild alchemist, huh? Well, there's a Mages Guild in Shaden Hall, so they won't let us into the Arcane University to ask, so Shaden Hall is where we must go. And, yeah, I'm going to try and make it back to Urasek, I think. And we'll stay at the Smiling Daedra Inn one more time. Ooh. Don't crash, please. There we go. Gonna be able to get out of there? Oh, no, she's just teleported, so that's alright. This music you're listening to right now is from Icewind Dale. One of the most chronically, is that really the right word? I don't know. One of the most amazingly underrated video game soundtracks of all time, Icewind Dale. Don't get in the mud crab, it'll interrupt the nice music. It's a little quiet, actually, I have to admit. I'm going to play a really loud track next, just to spite me. No, just a bit of lovely, regular old Oblivion music. I have no complaints about that. The Icewind Dale soundtrack, actually, I think was composed by Jeremy Soule, so, just like this is. Sorry, it's just sometimes you've got to stop and appreciate the scenery and the atmosphere. Especially when the right music track comes on. Man, this game just blew people's minds when it first came out. It's easy to forget that now. There are people uploading videos onto YouTube of Oblivion, max graphics. There wasn't any gameplay really, other than just standing in a field with max graphics on because it was the most amazing thing ever. Of course, you needed quite the PC to run it with max graphics back in the day. So I'm not surprised they felt like showing off. Oh, look, somebody else can water walk, apparently. Good for you. Well, yeah, let's stay in the inn one last time before we leave Urasek. Possibly for good. Probably not, though, because it's a very convenient place to stop on your way back from Shaden Hall, isn't it? I've certainly enjoyed my time here. I hope people watching it have enjoyed it too, because I know we've spent quite a few episodes here, but
What?
it's been rather marvellous, honestly.
I don't have time for you. Hi there. Well met.
I'd like a bed for one more night. Yeah, I suppose that is the downside.
Good day.
Should just charge an absolute fortune for the bed.
I'm thinking of changing my hairstyle. Do you think it would look good if I cut it short?
Once again, Jazir is simply going to smile and nod. I think you would look lovely.
So, you don't like my hair the way it is?
Oh no! You stepped in a bear trap!
Yes, friend?
Yeah, let's relax for a while.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Going to go and hide in my room now.
Hello there.
I don't have time for you.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Great.
What's the latest?
The people of Nibene consider themselves to be more
Slightly thirsty and tired. Alright.
civilized.
Let us sleep. 6 hours required. I'm surprised Jazir is not a bit more exhausted than that, honestly. But then again, it is only 8:49 PM, I suppose. Let's rest for... What would 6 hours take us to? I don't know. So let's just rest for 9 hours, I guess. $6:49 AM should be. Yeah, no, it's 5:50. Oh dear. Hit the snooze button. There we go.
Well met.
Oh, good morning. Whoa.
Ask a commoner.
Well met.
Late night, huh, guys? Oh god, Vilya's about somewhere, because Spooky Will of the Wisp Lantern is doing its thing. Oh dear. Right. Hungry, thirsty, usual stuff. Drink some of that. We really need to fill this up again. Should have done it while I was in the Imperial City, actually. Oh well. Should we cook something for breakfast? Got some more guitar fish fillets here, you know. Fish for breakfast. Not a bad way to start the day. Cooked guitar fish fillet. Let's have 2 of them. Feeling greedy this morning. Carrot. What else? A potato. You managed to eat the potato, but you are stuffed. Oh, that's good. Properly hearty breakfast. I'm curious. Can we do anything with the rolling pin? No. Not right now. We have some flan, we have an egg. We just obviously need some more stuff. Right. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. Cooked fish effect. Fortify willpower and intelligence. Well, they say it is good for your brain. It's got that Omega What's-it in it, right? Nice. Alright, well. Right, yeah, I forgot that's a thing. You get that extra restore fatigue from the warrior birth sign. Right. Let's go collect Vilya and be on our way. Where's she got to? Why is everyone congregating upstairs? This is weird.
Well met.
There you are.
Hi. Guess what? I made a potion for you. I hope you like it.
Oh, brilliant! Potion of cure poison. Not bad. Thank you very much. I hope I'll remember to use it.
Alright,
Alright, let's go.
Alright,
Time to hit the road.
You creatures are all the same.
I hope you get run over by a horse. It would be more than you deserve. Alright. Shaden Hall, Gandalf, is it left or right? I think it's left. Oh, here we go. It's a signpost. Perfect. Is that a circling vulture? Might be. But again, we did kind of wander off in this direction and kill a bunch of things a while ago, so... It might just be a corpse we prepared earlier. In Blue Peter fashion. Oh, there's the sheeps again. Hello, sheeps. Yeah, one of the nice things about Unique Landscape is it adds some proper farmland out here in the Heartlands. Like this. A stone cup. Someone was day drinking, I guess. Oh. What's this? Is this a trap? Feels like a trap. A couple of paths here, actually. Where's this one go? I'm aware this is clearly the wrong path, but, you know. Curiosity and cats, you know how it is. Oh, it takes us back to this lake. Very misty lake this morning, apparently. There's a doomstone over there. No, we want to get back on the road. To be honest, we do have time to visit the Vermina Shrine if we really want to. It's in that direction. Do you know what? Fine. It's early in the morning. There's plenty of the day yet to go. Let's visit the Vermina Shrine. We're not in a rush. The devil is that? Be on your guard, Vilja. I have no idea who or what this is. Unfriendly is what it is.
You're a dangerous boss.
Morrowind Nightblade. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's wearing chitin armor, I see. It looked like a friggin' skeleton or something from a distance. I need more healing potions. Gotcha. Morrowind Cape. And some chitin armor. You know what? It looks like it might be quite good. You're right there. You're glowing yellow. Alright, so we've met the Valenwood faction. We've now met the Morrowind faction, it looks like. With some nifty looking chitin armor. Oh, my greaves are busted. What the hell? Got a repair hammer here anywhere? My armor's in a complete state. That's no good. Why are the pauldrons separate? That's weird. You don't see that very often in Oblivion. All my armor is screwed. No wonder I've been taking a lot of damage. My armor's completely busted. Does it, like, occupy the... like, the cape slot, do you reckon, the pauldrons? Oh, boy. Oh, it's like a whole suit, like the Dark Brotherhood armor, I see. Oh, my... yeah, nah. Nah. Oh, God, it looks even worse now. I don't know what slot it occupies, though. That's weird. I guess I'll take it to sell for now, but yeah. Nope. That's a nope from me. I can't actually wear the Morrowind cape because apparently my disposition was too low with them. That's interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Alright. But useless then, isn't it? Alright. Okay, so that happened. Oh, there's a little stream down here. Also not something you see very often in Oblivion, normally. Oh boy, here we go. There's another one.
Die, cur! This
Do you mind? Oh, what the... Did he have reflect on him or something? What happened there? Good thing I saved. These guys are nasty. Although, we're going to kill him anyway, because Jazir will have no truck with wandering Dunmer slavers. He ain't in Morrowind anymore. He's got free reign to deal with these bastards any way he sees fit. Need a shield potion if we're going to deal with this guy. I'll have all the good ones, but I'll have those too. And a poison. Is that an Ancestor Ghost thing he summoned? I feel like that's what that might be, that flamey thing. Oh boy. The last healing potion. Oh my god. Fireballs. They suck. Thinking Cold Touch might be useful against this guy. Oh yeah, very useful. Beautiful, there we go. Don't underestimate Cold Touch. Bloat. Ah, you can tell he really is from Morrowind. He's got some bloat with him. Would Vilja like the Chit Nama, do you think? Doesn't seem like her style. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Domina Shrine still in this direction. Just follow the stream for a bit because it looks so pretty. Makes me wish you could fish in this game. If you're new to the channel, newish anyway, you might not be aware of the fact that I'm a complete sucker for fishing minigames. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's Stardew Valley, Red Dead Redemption, World of Warcraft, doesn't matter. If there's fishing, I want some. You have no idea how amazingly happy I was when I found out in the Skyrim Anniversary Edition they were adding fishing. Oh, it's gotten very foggy all of a sudden. Which is a bit of a shame, actually, because we can't see the lovely view so much. But alright, as we approach the magical Daedra Shrine, mysterious fog rolls in. Music's on point as well, actually. I can see it on my compass now. Oh, a Gwa. You a friendly Gwa? Yes. And the Morrowind theme tune starts playing as soon as we see the Gwa. That's perfect. I know for a fact there's a rideable Gwa in this game with the mods I have installed. There's like a slaver camp somewhere in the very, very easternmost part of the map. I don't forget exactly where. It's around here somewhere. And they have a rideable Gwa there that you can ride like a horse. Maybe we'll find it someday. The Vermillion Shrine. Here we go. At last. Hello.
I have mastered my fears. There is no terror to compare with what Vermina has shown me in my dreams.
That does not sound encouraging.
I have seen everything. After you've seen through Vermina's eyes, nothing can frighten you.
Have you ever encountered a gloom wraith in a haunted basement? You might change your mind.
Who are you? Who dares to walk in the House of Shadow? What business do you have with the Lord Vermina?
Well, she's here. This is the Shrine of Vermillion, then.
Here we worship Vermina, praying for her to grant us true visions. What is your business here?
Well, Jazir has every bit as much respect for the Daedra as he does for the Aedra, so I wish to speak with Vermina.
To speak with Vermina, you must offer a black soul gem to the Daedra Lord.
Oh, Jazir does not have one of those.
We serve her will.
Considering we just came from a necromancer's lair, that's terribly unlucky, really. Great location for the shrine. Oh well, Jazir will come back someday if he gets himself a black soul gem. For now, though, let's press on to Shaden Hall. It should be up this way, yes. Oh, it's a disease squaw. Poor bugger. If only I had cure disease on touch or something. Sorry, it's me just shutting up again and to enjoy the atmosphere. As the city emerges from the fog. What the devil is going on here?
By what right do you disturb me? We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all...
Jazir is beginning to think that the Nibanians might
Don't think about it. The Elder Council
have a very serious racism problem.
sooner or later.
Orcs and Khajiit in this place, huh?
Good morning. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the skill.
Excuse me, guard, what is going on here? Don't go fiddling with any of the locks around here. I've worked too hard to get those orc gang members behind bars, and I don't want some snotty-nosed little brat letting them out get away. Orc gang? That's right, the city is crawling with those damn thugs, and I caught 3 of them single-handedly. One of them tried to convince me he wasn't part of the group just because he was a Khajiit. But I know better. It was just a ploy to make me think he isn't part of them. If he wasn't, why was he in the area when those thugs robbed that store, huh?
Goodbye.
Yep, the Nibanians are all racists. It's true. Jazir is going to move to Colovia. Could get the prison door open. Let them out. Not while he's here, though. Another injustice that Jazir must get to the bottom of. Shaden Hall storm drains, huh? Good to know that's there, I guess. Jazir needed to make a stealthy exit from the city for some reason. It's a very suicidal stag over there. No fear of humans whatsoever.
Good afternoon.
Oh, they sell horses here.
It's all over, Lawbreaker.
Oh, for pity's
Your
sake,
spree
what
is
now?
at an end. I'll take it.
Where did I get this 5 bounty from? Or is it the same 5 bounty I had from before, but just due to some saving and loading shenanigans I've... Oh god, what fine.
That's too bad. Okay.
Give Jazir a tour of the city straight to the castle. If it makes you feel better about it.
Good afternoon.
Yes?
I choose to believe there, right? Because it doesn't make any friggin' narrative sense that Jazir just got nicked for a gold nugget that he accidentally he nicked in air quotes from that Ayleid ruin. It makes no friggin' sense that the guard and Shaden Hall will know about that. So I'm going to choose to say that she basically got us for some completely bullshit fine. Because this is Shaden Hall, and that's the whole thing here. So I'm going to say that's like that. She got him for jaywalking or something. He clearly wasn't, but I'm going to say that's what it is. It's basically just the guard just decided to fine him on the spot for some trumped-up charge. Because he's a Khajiit. And this is Shaden Hall. Why walk when you can run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You're an apprentice of athletics. Your rate of fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 25%. How boring a perk is that? But we have it now. Announcement to Shaden Hall citizens and visitors. This message is issued by the decree of our most esteemed and loved Count Andalin Darius of Shaden Hall. Oh, the Count is a dark elf, huh? That explains a lot. Slave trade in County Shaden Hall and whereabouts. Slave trade is a forbidden offence with extremely severe penalties. The Imperial Province opposes this abhorrent act with all its might. Sure it does. Our proximity to the lands of Morrowind has in the past brought to our gates despicable slave traders. We never gave them voluntary welcome, nor did we assist their needs. The current situation today is not different than before. I have ordered the Shaden Hall Guard and the resident Imperial Legion soldiers to report, hunt, and capture any individual or group associated with the banned slave trade. We had hoped that in the wake of the Nerevarine in Vardenfell would end forever the blemish of slave trade in the province of Morrowind. Despite the current ban, which is we encourage and applaud, slave traders have gone underground and continue to hunt our fellow Khajiit and Argonian friends in the provinces of Blackmarsh and elsewhere. These black market slave traders are usually forced to cross the lands of Cyrodiil in their hunt for slaves. Our mighty province offers shelter and aid to those who would suffer such crimes merely for the lineage and bloodline. Ugh, the hypocrisy here is incredible. The heightened activity of slave traders near the border of Morrowind spells trouble for our southern communities. We believe that several encampments of slave traders have already been established near the province of Blackmarsh in our very own lands. In collaboration with the Legion, the Shaden Hall Militia, and the Guard of Breville, we are determined to stop the illegal trade of our fellow beast folk. All travellers, adventurers, and citizens willing to aid our cause are advised to help the scouting efforts in the lands south and east of the Silverfish River. The Panther River and its tributaries are a well-known sanctuary for Argonians. The Imperial Legion and the authorities of Breville and Shaden Hall believe that the Dunmer slave traders are most active in the Panther River region. We urge you to exercise safety, for the perils of the marsh far outweigh the threat from slave traders. Avoid Ayleid ruins, ancient battlements, and caves in the depths of the Blackwood. These locations are far from the reach of civilization, and it is speculated with good reason that extremely powerful beings dwell in the depths of their halls and caverns. Seek further information in the great city of Breville, should you decide against our counsel to venture into these dangerous lairs. Andalin Darius, Count of Shaden Hall. See, I reckon the way that Jazir is choosing to interpret this through his particular lens, if you like, is that actually Count Andalin Darius doesn't really care about the mistreatment of Argonians and Khajiit at all. He's mostly interested in hunting down the slave traders because it means he can confiscate all of their wealth. That is perhaps a very cynical view, but it's the one that Jazir probably has. A Shaden Hall warning has been issued recently. It draws attention to the growing black market slave trade, a result of Vardenfell's ban on slavery in the eastern and southern areas of Cyrodiil. Numerous slavers have been sighted on these marshlands and forests. The militias of Shaden Hall and Bravil are aiding the Imperial Legion in their fight against these outlaws. The marshes and southern lands are home to many Argonian tribes. They suspect that these are the main source from where the slavers get their stock. So that's an Oscuro's Overhaul quest, I think. It's sort of an unmarked one. There's a few of those. A few cool little quests like that just don't have a marker. They're just sort of a thing that you're aware of. And you can go out there and hunt for it on your own if you want to. Which you might be tempted to, actually. To tell the truth. Get to the slavers before the authorities do. So that the authorities don't get the money. Like donate it to the Khajiit at Urasek or something, I don't know. Because we are starting to accrue a very large fortune here. 7 grand. Thinking maybe we need somewhere to funnel it, you know. But I'm going to need to install a mod that allows you to drop gold, because you can't do that in this game by default. It's weird, but it's true. You cannot actually drop gold in Oblivion. It's the only Elder Scrolls game where that's the case.
Hello there.
Ah, well. Ah, well, it isn't poisoned, finally. Wow, we were quite thirsty, apparently. Slightly tired, okay. Welcome to Shaden Hall, then. What a welcome we got. Borba's Goods and Stores. Aknar's Books.
I'm listening.
Guess that goes up to the castle. Newland's Lodge. What do we have here? Shaden Hall Bridge Inn. Ah, notice board. Along with... Who are you?
How are you?
Drelora Otrelot.
What?
Just asking your name.
Take care.
Hi there.
What
I'm
is
your
it
relief.
now? Take care.
Seems to be a purely decorative notice board. It's not one of the ones you can use. Alright. Unless... Sometimes the notice board takes like a hot minute to actually populate with things. So I might come back and check that later. See if the script has run and actually, you know, made it work. Well, Better Cities Shaden Hall is quite extensively changed. It's bigger. There's way more stuff here. I'm sorry. Tonyant Diski. That's a name and a half.
What is it, Sarah?
Mina's house. Oh, this is Mina. Hello, Mina. I believe it. It adds a whole sort of suburban area as well in this corner of the city.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Nothing, just passing by. He's chopping some firewood. Someone's got a little vineyard thing set up there. Someone's farming pumpkins and looks like tomatoes. Yeah. All quite pleasant. What's this? The Skinny Johnny. Come again. Oh, there it is. There we go. Finally got a crash. Been a while. Alright, be right back. That's just Better City toy, I'm afraid. It's one of the downsides of it, but hey. Be right back, folks. And we're back in the room. Welcome to the Skinny Johnny. Ooh. Oh, it's not one of the ones you can interact with. Today's beer, aged spicy lager. Reminds me. aged spicy lager right now. Uh-oh, dark elf bar. Might be racist to us.
What can I do for you?
He's scowling at us.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ooh, he has a Surly Brothers Vintage 3.99 and a... Ooh. Yes. And yes.
A fine bargain for you.
Salmon. Not a very accurate picture, but we won't say no to salmon. Bread as well, actually. Ooh, folded cloth. We'll buy that to turn into bandages.
Thank you for your patronage. Leave me alone.
Yeah. See you later too, buddy. Oh, give it a minute to open the map. There we go. Let's use those scissors before I forget. We need to get our stuff repaired as well. I need to find a smith. Okay, there we go. Bandages restocked. Let us continue. Someone else chopping wood. That is a that is certainly an animation, isn't it? Oh, I seem to have walked in a big old circle. Alright, fine. Managed to get lost in Shaden Hall. Doesn't happen very often in this game. I think I saw a smith down this way.
Hello.
Here we go, the March Rider. Gear is in a state of complete disarray.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor. Can I help you? I'm Tertia Veducia.
Yes.
I'm pretty handy.
There we go.
Let's do business.
Also, would you like to buy some of this stuff off me? The chitin armor, the chitin pauldrons. I don't even remember picking up the Weber gauntlets, but sure. Thrall nuggets.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah, we'll get some use out of those. I wonder if I could have made mithril arrows out of that. I doubt it, though. Anvil deed. Anvil and stump deed. Well, if I ever need an anvil, this is the place to come. Boards. Probably for building things. Crafting supplies, isn't it? Lots of feathers. An imbuement tool. Ah, I want one of these. It's expensive, but I want it. Indoor forge deed. Rustic cabin deed. I don't think we're ready to buy a house yet. We haven't really been everywhere in Cyrodiil yet. I don't think Jizya has a firm idea of where he'd like to put down some roots. But it's good to know that that's there. Tanning rack, winemaker, workbench, lots of stuff here. The winemaker will be a must when that does happen, though.
Thank you for your business. Bye.
We've kind of yet to find a town or a city that the Jizya particularly likes, haven't we? So I think so far we've decided that Nibene is probably not for him. We haven't even been to Breville yet, but he's probably not going to like it there. I mean, he's been there in his past anyway, so he knows it's not a very nice place. He probably wouldn't want to live in. But Leowin's a hell of a no, for many reasons. It's a putrid, wet, swampy dump, but also it's full of racists. Shaden Hall, for very similar reasons. Urasek's a nice enough place now, I guess, but it's still full of snooty, horrible people. Ah, the Fighters
How
Guild.
goes it?
Here we go. This is what we came here for. It's what we've been working towards for ages now. Hello.
How do you do? We're looking for recruits. Interested?
Very much so, yes.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shaden Hall.
Oscuro Cash, thank you very much. Fines?
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets.
Yeah, Jazir knows what you
The guards
mean.
have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Jazir will do exactly that. Any rumors? Have you heard? 2 survivors were pulled from the mine in Faregyl after being in there for weeks. Sounds like things are improving there. Oh, nice. Yes. They've had something to do with that. Hello, Doge. Hello, Clancy. Bork, bork, bork to you too. Ooh. Ah, this must be Burz Grokash. That letter. Recipe, okay. Ahem.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, you have heard of me.
What do you want, a job? If you want it from me, you'll have to join the Fighters Guild. Not that I'm sure you can cut it.
Don't let my shabby armor fool you, okay? Jazir has seen his fair share of action.
I love being in the guild. There's money to be made. If you'd like to join up, let me know.
What on earth happened there? Okay, that was really unexpected. If you would like to join up, let me know. Did you just have a hiccup there, my dude? What was that about? Oh my goodness.
This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both guardian rank. Useless.
Well, Jazir would like to join anyway, even after that ringing endorsement.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Yes. That bit about having a clean record, like, I remember when I first played this game, I was like, oh no, I must make sure I don't ever get a bounty. Never really comes up though, does it? I've never tried to actually join with a bounty, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can, actually. If that was just purely just dialogue and it has no gameplay effects whatsoever. Yes, sign me up.
Good, I guess. You're now an associate in the Fighters Guild. Report to me or Azan in Anvil for contracts. And don't screw up.
I have contract and another contract. Right, now I should mention at this point, I think, I have a mod for the Fighters Guild, which might have been responsible for that really weird bit of dialogue back there, which is, I think it's just called More Fighters Guild Quests. It basically allows you to do loads and loads and loads more Fighters Guild quests. Some of them are quite difficult, based on what I did in testing. But it adds loads more Fighters Guild quests to the game that you can do in addition to the vanilla ones. And you can do them at virtually, I think, any Fighters Guild guild hall in the game. So even though Skingrad Fighters Guild doesn't offer you any quests in vanilla, with this mod you can get some contracts from there, as an example. So it should hopefully be interesting and fun. Just more quests is good, right? So give us a contract, though.
I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
Okay. Got anything else? We've got a little contract here for you. I don't expect it will be too hard. A woman in town has been cursed by a witch. She figures that if the witch is killed, the curse will go away. This witch is thought to live in a small cave on the slopes of the mountains east of here. It's supposed to be in the general area of Kamen and the Rickety Mine. Go to Kamen and use your eyes. So just trot over there, find the cave, run the witch through with your sword, and hurry on back. Easy money. What could go wrong? You have your instructions. Why are you still standing here? Alright. We've got a couple of quests now. Let's review the map, shall we? So Desolate Mine will take us there. The Witchcraft. I hope we don't have to kill the witch. It'd be nice if we could just talk to her and get her to lift the curse. Maybe I've played a little too much of The Witcher. So that's over in that direction. And lest we forget, the Merchant from Way. Sounds like a name of a play, that. The Merchant from Way. In the Imperial City Theatre this weekend. He gave us a quest around here as well. It was Thelonious, right? Not this one. It was a different quest. Got it quite early on, I think. Down a hole, that was it. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things to do in this area. I suppose we better go to Desolate Mine first. Then we can work our way around to here. And then over to here to go find the witch. Seems like a plan. However, slightly thirsty, slightly tired. Do you know what? It's been a long walk through the woods. I think Jazeera's honestly just going to go head to the one of the inns, not the one owned by the nasty dark elf, of course.
How are you?
Oh, hello. I was about to say there's nobody else here. Where is everyone?
Otembar, Fighters Guild Guardian. Maybe you saw me in the arena a couple years ago. I was a contender.
Oh,
I got out
no.
while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes. Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now.
Jazeer was probably sailing somewhere around... Oh, it must have been Somerset Isle, I think, back then.
I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then to Capowder. A guy could get hurt, you know. Farewell.
Alright. There's Keld of the Isles around here as well somewhere, apparently, but he's not in right now, it looks like.
It's you. Hi.
But what I want to know is which Isles is Keld of, exactly. Oh, and the other quest we could do... Actually, you know what? We'll do this now, because we don't have to leave the city in order to do it. But there's the lady here, isn't there? About the fines. Corruption and conscience, here we go. I was told by one of the townspeople in Shaden Hall that the guards have been imposing heavy and unfair fines lately. And I found this out the hard way when I got to the gates. This seemed to begin ever since the new captain of the guard, Ulrich Leland, took office. I was referred to Levana Nedaren, who lives in the south end of town, as she is the most vocal about her dislike of the new commander. Let us go and find her. Who are you? Norbert the Grey Wolf.
What can I do for you?
Oh my dear Gideon, dude. That hair is just... I think he is wearing a wig. He should not stare. It would be impolite.
Hello.
Ah, Mage's Guild. We need to find you this thing, don't we? Alright, let's stop by here.
Well met.
Hi there.
Who's the... you look like the alchemist.
Drink at the Newman's Lawn.
I'm Islanwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orantur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
Yes, I'm sure he is. I'm here looking for... Well, I have this Nirnroot for one thing.
At the last Imperial Alchemy Symposium, I heard Sindarian mention something about a strange, glowing root. I'm afraid I can't remember what he said about them. Perhaps you should make the trip to Skingrad and ask him in person.
Right, yes, Skingrad. Great. I'm looking for a picture of Shy Root of Hunger, whatever the heck it is. Oh, yes, I have a picture of that root. In fact, I have several. You can have one. Yeah, there you are. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
He certainly does take pride in the...
Can I have a look at the picture? I'm curious. Oh, it's no actual picture. The scroll shows a picture of a root that slightly reminds you of a human body with a swollen belly.
Let me see that picture. Could it be? Yes! This must be the shy root of hunger. Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome.
Well,
Goodbye.
Right, let's go find this lady. My keen sense of smell and hearing is telling me that she is this person right here.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
I was told to talk to you about the fines. They seem ridiculous.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Shaden Hall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
What about the Count?
The Count? He could care less about our plight.
That's what they thought.
As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
Yeah, I am not surprised one tiny bit. Is there anyone who cares?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
Tell me about Aldous.
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Shaden Hall, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
We ran into some of those bandits ourselves, and they were quite nasty.
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
Well, we'll have to seek him out then. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my cape has disappeared. What on earth? Oh, what? I must have equipped something that got rid of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hello.
That's it for today. This has been an extra long episode again, hasn't it? I think. I lost track of time a bit, and that usually happens when there's a crash, and I have to restart the recording, so I don't have the total timer in the corner. So, lucky for you guys, though, I guess, when it does crash like that, it means you get some extra time off, and we end up with an extra long episode like this. I hope you've enjoyed it regardless, as we stand here in the middle of Shaden Hall. Go ahead and drop a new save. And I'll catch you next time, where we will be doing many things, but among them...
What have you been
What
up to?
in God's name?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
They charged me 5 gold for littering.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on.
Littering. I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
Good day to you.
Okay, then. We might talk to her next time as well. Just to see what on earth is... Anyway. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I've completely lost my train of thought now. That was just... That was something. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Catch you next time. Bye.